Welcome back to the World of Tanks National Series Malaysia. I am RP and we have JD here, my partner. We actually witnessed the first match of the semifinals and it was actually Team Metal who will be the first team to proceed to the finals. And now we will look at the second semifinals match between Battle Hub
and the Forgotten.
So this will be an exciting match because again, these two teams are really prepared and I kept saying it, this is the best of the best of Malaysia. So let's look at the lineup for both teams.
All right, for the Forgotten, Mr. Dead is their captain and we have 7th Sign, Botek 9, Hatsune Miku 39, Marine SQ, Potion 2, and Solid Snake.
Guys, give us a wave there from the Forgotten.
Hello, the Forgotten. Wave at the camera.
You will be remembered if you will get this one. So
right,
you will never be forgotten.
You got to change your name after this.
So our next team will be Battle Hub. We have Watts_Destroyer as the team captain. How do you pronounce this? AXSCLER. Axler. Yeah. Next is a very interesting name. Yeah. Give a round of applause for Blue Panties. I'm sorry, there's girls out there, but that's her real name, or that's his real name. Next is Dien, or Dine, however you pronounce it. Next is Pascal. Next is actually a president. We have President DD and the janitor. So that completes the lineup of Battle Hub. Please smile on the camera, Battle Hub.
Battle Hub.
Yeah.
All right.
So
just
want to make things clear that whoever wins this battle will go up against Team Metal for the finals. And what are we fighting for in the finals?
Prizes for the champions are, the champion gets to win 4,650 ringgit, a t-shirt, and a full set of gaming peripherals from our sponsors, Thermaltake Esports, TT Esports.
And 70,000 gold plus the spot at the World of Tanks Asia playoffs. So we are about to start. We will have this rolling out. Team, let's see. Starting down south is actually Team
Battle Hub.
Team Battle Hub.
That's
and
right.
Starting up north is Team
The Forgotten.
The Forgotten, okay?
All right, Team Forgotten is running 2 110s heavies, an Object 416 medium, a Waffenträger, an AMX 1390, and 2 T1s. I saw them using the same lineup earlier when they beat Smile Destruction.
Yeah, and on your screens right now is Team Forgotten, or the Forgotten. And I'm a bit surprised. I just noticed now that one of the players from Battle Hub is from SD Rahab. So I thought SD Rahab was an all-Japanese team. Not until this day they have
Malaysian player.
So very good. On your screens right now is Battle Hub. We are seeing the janitor with his 110. They actually have 5 heavy tanks, and they decided to go in the city. So this 110 of the janitor is actually, or keeps moving forward. So it's kind of an aggressive play for him.
Let's look at it, and we have most of the Forgotten teams. They're out in the field, and I suppose they're not revealing. They're waiting for their scouts to do the job and to identify where it is. But they've already spotted 2 of the heavies right in the city. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're maneuvering to reposition themselves back to the base.
Yeah, because I think it's a good decision for Battle Hub to go for a city push because they have 5 heavy tanks, and it's kind of basic that if you have more armor, you should go look for buildings to hide and then brawl, right?
Yep. And if you have a little bit more mobility, you have to make use of perhaps open areas to try and outflank the enemy.
Yeah.
So far, none of the teams are committing yet.
There you go. One.
Yep. The T1s are just like probing into each other just to try and get a gauge of where the enemy teams are.
BP, or Blue Panties, was actually spotted.
Right.
It's kind of awkward to say his name.
Exactly. So it's BP versus Potion. Both T1s
I'll just
are
call him
squaring
BP from now on.
Exactly.
There are actually girls out here, so We'll just call him BP. It's much better, right?
Okay.
Now we are still seeing BP and Potion 2 spotting each other, but when it comes to tier 8 tanks of both teams,
Is nowhere to be seen. Yeah.
there's nowhere.
Yeah. They're kind of like saying hi to each other. How you doing? You know, have you had your lunch yet?
And can you please
No, it's
show us
moving.
the position of the tier 8 tanks of Team Forgotten for our audiences? They actually have two. Yeah, go back to the Forgotten Team Forgotten. They actually have two heavy tanks defending the flag, and their AMX 1390 is basically scouting the field. So their Object 416, I'm sure the role of that tank is to snipe. It's actually in a good position to support both flanks. So Tank Destroyer, you can see he's on the A9, A0 part of the map. So he's got good range to snipe. So let's see if Team Battle Hub will be able to break this stalemate.
Again, the Waffenträger really played a really crucial role in Team Forgotten's battles before that because he dealt a lot of damage. And he's in a good position to overwatch and overlook their base. So in case Battle Hub tries to go for a cap, he's got that whole line going all over the B line covered right up to the base.
Okay.
So there's no way that they can approach without being hit.
And AMX 1390 of Team Forgotten actually spotted one of the heavy tanks, or the AMX 5100 of Team Battle Hub. So they already have an idea that all of the tanks of Team Battle Hub is in the city. We don't
So both
see
teams are
any
gonna
aggressive movements from both teams. So it's really given that they will be first cautious, or they'll play safe. Because
They
this
just-
is the semi-finals and no one wants to commit mistakes.
That's right.
And
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes the team that loses is always the team that makes the first
Yeah.
mistake, and it's always a crucial. Sometimes even the smallest move
Yeah.
can just determine the whole outcome of the battle.
AMX 1390 of Team Forgotten still trying to spot for his teammates, but he's not really successful. And we are still seeing a quiet match. There you go. The AMX 5100 is spotted.
They know that
Yeah.
know that Battle Hubs, the heavies of Battle Hub are in the city. They know that, but they're just not ready to make a move yet because, as we see in the composition of the teams, Forgotten has got more mobility, more mediums, but to engage engage 5 heavies head on like that was not a wise move.
Yeah. And if you will base it on the HP of both teams, I think we can say that Team Battle Hub has the upper hand when it comes to HP. But again, no one's destroyed yet.
We're down to 4 minutes 30 seconds now, and somebody has got to start making a move.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're gonna this match might end up in a draw.
And for everyone watching, if ever this comes to a draw, the Tier 8 advantage comes into effect. So there you go. One Tier 1 is already spotted. He will be taken down by Tanaka. So they already lead 1 point, but they actually need 8 points to win this battle, even if it comes to a draw.
And
So-
Tanaka has spotted the other MX 50, 100 back in the base.
Yeah. Now, if you will switch the camera to Battle Hub, you will see that they are not too far from each other. They are ready to support each other. But I think
There's a bit of an engagement,
Yeah,
trading
there's
shots
an
between
engagement.
Miku and his Object 416, and with the Battle Hub heavies,
What's
he's
this-
down. Yeah, he's down to 580 points.
Yep, and for Team Battle Hub, Watts Destroyer with his AMX 5100 is down to 790 HP. So both AMX 5100s of Team Battle Hub is already damaged.
Down to 3 minutes, and Battle Hub has actually lost the other T1 as well, and BP's gone.
So they have
So,
2-point
bye-bye,
tier
BP.
advantage. Do you think it's safe
Again.
for Team Forgotten to push and try to at least destroy one Tier 8 tank?
The pattern is usually they'll probably wait till the last minute, like the real last minute, because at the same time, if they push and try to hit it hard, they run the risk of exposing themselves and getting hit in return.
Yep, and if you will switch the camera to Team Forgotten. They actually have 3 of their tanks trying to destroy the IS-3 of Team Battle Hub. So are we gonna see 1 tier 8 down for Battle Hub? Let's look at that.
Tanaka is making a move.
Exchange of fires is now happening. And there you go. Bodek is actually down to 248 HP. So he's in real danger. Now Zan will try to take out Tanaka. Is down to 449 HP. We still have 2 minutes to go, and the cap is starting. Team Forgotten is already capping the base of Team Battle Hub. So this will probably divide their forces because they have to reset, and at the same time they will try to take out 1 tier 8.
Looks like Team Forgotten is also kind of disengaging from the battle and gonna try and hit and make. I'm suspecting that they're gonna make a rush for Battle Hub space right now because they need to support and they need to back up the T1, which is capping.
So we're down to 1 minute and 50 or 1 minute and 40 seconds.
Can they do it? And the cap timer is up to 40 right now.
There's only 1 tank capping, so I think this is going to be, it's not going to be successful.
Oh, and it doesn't work out because Battle Hub has come back and he has taken out the T1.
Solid Snake was taken down, so probably, I'm not yet sure because we still have 1 minute and 20 seconds left. If this goes to a draw, we will replay the match, but there's still time to at least take out 1 tier 8
Let's see what happens. Just over a minute left on the timer. Both teams, we're not seeing much action. Probably both teams don't want to take a risk right now because neither side seems to have an upper hand.
But if you will look at the HP, it's Battle Hub or Team Battle Hub who has the advantage because I think the AMX 1390 of Tanaka is down to 400 plus HP. So
that's right.
Probably be taken down with a couple of shots.
And that is probably the reason why Forgotten is not trying to commit their tanks to try and engage them because they cannot risk losing a tier 8 tank at this point in time.
The
generator's been spotted.
25 seconds. Oh, that's painful. So I don't think it's...
And Tanaka has taken a hit. He's got to be very careful right now. Yeah. He cannot afford to die.
But I don't think it's gonna... I don't think they have enough time to take at least 1
7 seconds left in the game.
Yep. So
and, so this is... The 5 heavies have sort of managed to hold out against the Team of the Forgotten. And this match ends in a draw.
Yeah, so we will replay this match. And it was actually... Both teams actually were cautious.
Cautious, right? Cautious. I mean, wasn't campy. They did engage each other, at times, but
they don't want to risk.
They don't want to risk it at this stage. It's the first battle.
Yeah,
so
it's the first match.
I guess both of them are trying to size each other up to see what each other's tactics and which other's strategies they're going to employ.
Okay.
So maybe they'll try something different next.
All right. So we'll have a short break for our tankers to set up, and we will replay the match in a short while. We'll be back.
Hi and welcome back to World of Tanks National Series Malaysia Finals. We are watching the semi-finals between the Forgotten and Battle Hub. The first match ended in a draw, so what we're going to do is we're going to replay this same map. They have to use the same map, they start on the same side, and they have to use the same lineup of tanks as well.
Both teams were actually very careful on losing tier 8 tanks.
That's right.
Again, like what you said, it's going to be a replay, so we will roll out in a few seconds.
Same side on the map, the Forgotten, is starting from the northern side, and Battle Hub is starting from the southern side of Ruinberg. And let's hope to see something a little bit different this time, because they sort of know how to gauge and the first tactic that they try to employ. Nobody seemed to have an advantage.
Yeah.
Nobody was really willing to risk their tanks in losing any of their tier 8 tanks.
Yeah.
Let's see whether they try something different this time round. And here we go. We are following Mr. Dead in his 110.
Yep. And they'll take the same side again. They will go to the field.
All right.
But switching the camera to Team Battle Hub, I think they're changing tactics because all of them are actually taking the field as well. So we'll probably see an exciting
Something
engagement
is going
here.
to start really soon. Some action is going to happen. And all right, they've spotted 13 Tanaka's 1390 has spotted couple of the heavy tanks, and I think on the other side they haven't been spotted yet.
Yeah,
the heavies. You know,
3 of the heavy tanks of Battle Hub was actually spotted by Tanaka, and I think Battle Hub is going for it. They're actually pushing now. They have already taken the F8 line. If you will switch camera to Battle Hub, you will see their autoloaders sniping from behind. They're actually taking the Tanaka's line.
Tanaka's trying to make a scouting run to spot the enemy. And we can see Mr. Dead and Botek are just staying back, waiting to ambush them.
Same with Battle Hub. As you can see, 2 AMX 5100s are ready to flank. So we'll probably see an engagement in a few moments.
So the question is, who is going to make that first move? I think both are not trying to risk it, because the moment they both have their guns really zeroed in across that road in the middle, and first tank that goes across is just gonna get hammered.
Yeah, and 2 heavy tanks of Battle Hub is now spotted. What you can see on your screens is Team Battle Hub. They're actually positioning themselves so that they will not be outflanked.
Again, though, Team Battle Hub has got a little bit more advantage in terms of HP and armor.
Because they're going to see an engagement here
there
now.
They go. They're really close to each other right now.
Yep. The Janitor already took like 2 or 3 hits, and he's now down to 875 HP.
So did Miku's Object 416. The medium's taking some hits, and he's down to about 800 HP. He's taking cover behind this building.
The AMX 5100s of Battle Hub is actually in position to support, but it was not enough to protect the Janitor. So I think the AMX 1390 will keep scouting the tanks of Battle Hub. They'll probably look for perfect timing to take down the Janitor, because again, the Janitor is down to 556 HP.
All right, and Zan, the IS-3 of Zan is taking some hits as well. And we're seeing the tanks are starting to engage each other.
Two AMX 5100s of Battle Hub are now trying to put pressure on Hatsune Miku 39. So he's now Hatsune Miku, or Object 416 of Team Forgotten, is actually down to 461 HP, and they will probably take him down right now. But they're still not risking it.
Yeah, they're still not risking it, because I think they're a little bit cautious, because they know that the Waffenträger is probably sitting somewhere behind there. It's waiting for them to expose themselves. Both teams are just trading 1 or 2 shots, a little bit of HP off each other, but no one is really making a move yet.
So the question is, who's going to be taken down first? Is it Hatsune Miku of Team Forgotten with his Object 416, or the Janitor of Battle Hub with his 110? AMX 5100s of Battle Hub still not risking being taken down, because if you will look at it from this side, they can easily take down the Object 416. But what they don't know is there are like 3 guns pointed at that direction, and one of the guns is actually the bad boy of this game, which is the Waffenträger. So
again, both teams are trying to look for an opening, and Jenner is trying to do something. He's trying to flank from that middle section around E6, and trying to draw the attention away. And looks like not only that, the T-32 are present Didi as well.
2 heavy tanks of 2 heavy tanks of Battle Hub is actually doing a good job trying to take the attention, but Zan actually
takes a hit.
Yeah,
he's down to like
287 HP. So switching the camera to Battle Hub, you will see Zan with his IS-3 down to 287 HP.
Now he's just one hit away, and you know, will they risk it? Will they try to take him out? Will they try to take him out? Looks like no. And Miku's making a push.
Well, switching the camera to Battle Hub, I think they decided to take down the Object 416 of Hatsune Miku, so they now have the Tier 8 advantage. But the problem is, Watt's Destroyer is down to 262, and there you go, he was taken down. So it was really a good trade. Both teams now have one casualty, one Tier 8 casualty.
Zan.
Oh boy, Mr. Dead is
both
down.
of them are taking, but both of the AMX-50, Dian and Zen, are also down to the really last bits of HP left. Botek.
Oh, there you go. Bodek's shot didn't penetrate.
Yeah, it missed.
He's gonna be flanked. Oh, the AMX-50 100 didn't shoot Bodek, so he was taken down by Bodek.
And the Waffenträger managed to take out the IS-3 of Zan.
Oh!
And they're just trading shots.
And this is actually a close match now. 2 Tier 8 for both teams still alive, but when it comes to HP, Bodek is down to 100 plus HP. And the Waffenträger shot was actually good.
Didn't manage to kill him.
President Diddy was taken down, and
whoa!
The 110, the janitor is now down to 71 HP. Will he be taken down by Bodek?
He's got to make this shot count.
But Bodek was taken down.
Bodek's down. Oh.
Bodek was taken down, so it's still
up to
undecided.
The Waffenträger right now.
Will it be Seventh Sign or the janitor who's gonna take the first shot and penetrate?
Bear in mind the two T1s of Battle Hub are probably going to hit for the cap, and they have started capping right now.
So the janitor will probably buy some time for their T1s, and look at them. They both have 70 plus HP. So the audience, if you will see the audience now, they're all focused on the screen because this is an exciting battle between the 110 and the and he risked it. Oh, Seventh Sign risked it.
Well, yeah, it was all or nothing. He has to give something, you know.
Yeah.
If you want to go down in the blaze of glory. So
the first victory goes to Battle Hub, and it's still it's too early to decide who's gonna take this match. But 1-0 in favor of Battle Hub.
Okay, so really exciting match. First couple of minutes, first half of the battle was kind of a little bit quiet because both teams were trying to sort of determine where each other were. They knew because both teams this time around changed their plan and both approached the field.
Yep, and I think if you will look at the post-game stats, the Waffenträger of Seventh Sign actually did a very good job. 6 shots fired, 6 direct hits, and 6 penetrations. So it was actually a good job.
Yep.
However,
every shot count.
If you will look at the other team, which is Battle Hub, they actually managed to have their IS-3, which is Zen, do 2,256 damage. So 8 shots fired, 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, totaling 2,256 damage.
Yeah,
so I think it was really good.
Yeah. Forgotten was just really unlucky because both teams were really almost evenly tied in terms of HP. They were trading shots, one for each other, trading tanks. It just boiled down to that last bit, that last moment when Botek and Seventh Sign were still alive, but they could not take out the janitor.
Yeah. So that was a really great team play by Battle Hub. They still they won the first match. We still have 4 games or 4 matches to go. We will be right back after the short break. Welcome back to the World of Tanks National Series Malaysia. I am RP, and together with me is JD. This is the second match of the semifinals between Team Forgotten and Team Battle Hub. So we saw earlier that Team Battle Hub won the first match. So our next map will be Mines, and both teams are ready, so we can roll it out.
There's a little bit of change of personnel of tankers on the Team Forgotten. Seven Scion is sitting this one out, and Marine SQ is coming in. And let's take a look at the tank lineup. What do you have on your side? RP?
For Team Battle Hub, who will start down south, they have two AMX 5100, an IS-3, a T-32, a T-69, and two Tier 1s.
For the Team Forgotten, they run one IS-3, one T-32, one T-69, two AMX 1390s, and two T1s. So we're seeing a lot of two heavies and one medium, two lights. So using a lot of auto-loader firepower here.
And we saw earlier that Team Forgotten actually placed this map very well with those two 1390s. Now, for your Team Battle Hub, they believe in the power of heavy tanks. So as you can see, probably this AMX 5100 of Watts Destroyer will take the island, while the medium or the T-69 will spot the middle part of the map.
And right away, we have a little bit of an engagement. Hatsune Miku in his 1390 taking a little bit of damage. Both the 39s took a little bit of damage.
And that was from the janitor, right?
Right, that's right. And not being able to deal any damage back in return. But now they have to just... But they've held that hill right now, just waiting for their heavies, the T-32, to come up to sort of give a little bit of firepower.
Now, three tanks of the Battle Hub is actually, trying to take the hill. They're actually guarding the hill because they know that two AMX 1390s, the Forgotten, is up there. And one or two of their AMX 5100s are sniping from J1 and J3.
And the T-32 is moving up. T-32 is perfect. This is like a perfect spot when I play a T-32 as well, because the T-32 has got an amazing turret.
Yeah.
It's practically impenetrable from the front.
At this part of the map, you either use a T-32 or a Pershing. That's what you will usually see for teams in Tank Asia. Because
So,
you can actually do a hull down, and we all know that T-32 and Pershing does have good turret armor. So both teams are still waiting for the enemy team to be spotted, but Team Battle Hub does know that two AMX 1390s of the Forgotten are up there in the hill, or on the hill.
And alright, both teams are just trying to size each other up. AMX 3090s running around on the hill just to try and see whether they can get a little spot on where there they go. Looks like they're still there. So both of them are just waiting at the foot of the hill, not waiting to engage yet. Again, there's no way that they can come up anyway, because the moment they step up, they're gonna get hit.
Yeah, and like what happened earlier in our first match, they're both playing safe. They don't want to lose immediately. So, but the results earlier was Battle Hub winning 1 versus the Forgotten. So the pressure is now on the Forgotten.
Again, maybe this time, the use of heavies, might be something that will be to the advantage of Battle Hub, because with more armor, with more HP, they'll be able to hold out a little bit longer,
Yes.
and be able to absorb a little bit more damage than medium. So there's always that trade-off.
Now we're down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds. We still don't see any of the tanks being destroyed by any of the teams. But when it comes to HP, I think Team Battle Hub has the upper hand. Because two AMX 1390s of the Forgotten and was damaged by the T-69 of Battle Hub.
Both 3090s have taken some damage, and I mean, as fast as they are, the use of their great view range is kind of negated now, because they're just hiding behind the hill.
Yes, and this is very unusual because for those guys who's watching Tank Asia, most of the time the AMX 1390s of either teams will take the island on the western part of the map, but Team Forgotten has their own strategy.
Yep.
They like their AMX 1390s up that hill. But now I think it's not a very good position for the AMX 1390s because number one, they're not dealing any damage. They probably are doing a good job spotting, but what is the use of spotting if no one can shoot from your teammates at all?
Where no one can shoot. And they like their fragile tanks up there. Again, they cannot afford to take any more hits.
So we're down to 5 minutes and like 5 seconds, or 5 minutes and 9 seconds, and we still don't see any major engagement between the teams.
Okay, but the Janitor is making a move up the hill, and we can see Battle Hubs trying to make a move across the island as well.
The Janitor is actually out in the open, but it's only Hatsune Miku who's guarding the northern west part of the map. And the AMX 5100 of
again,
Team
they're just
Battle
trying.
Hub?
Yeah, I can see that what Janitor's trying to do is just trying to probe a little bit to try and find a little weak spot, a little weak spot in their lines. But he's taking hits. Janitor's been taking hits. He's like down to how many hit points is that? About 600
Janitor
plus?
is now down to 880 HP.
Yeah, so
And he's actually out in the open, so he can be...
it's risky position
Yeah.
to be. You usually don't really see anyone pushing down that swamp because, anybody that's guarding that position from the island or somewhere in C4, as what Mr. Dead is doing, has got like a perfect field to shoot down at.
Yeah, and what he doesn't know is there's a T1 on D2 line of T1 of the Forgotten who's actually spotting him. Now we can see Hatsune Miku now trying to move away from the northwestern part of the map.
All right.
They will probably send him to spot, or he probably is trying to
Snipe
reload.
a little bit? Yeah. Right. Because he knew that the T69 Janitor pulled back, so he is readjusting and repositioning himself.
They're actually trying to take down the Janitor. The Janitor is now down to 547 HP. And I think
Zan's actually takes a hit.
Battle Hub is now decided
And
to
they
push.
are engaging.
Yeah.
They have committed. Zan is down to 77 HP.
Yep, it's not a good decision for them to push because they're being, destroyed. And there you go,
Yeah.
the Janitor is down.
But Tanaka is also down 20, and Tanaka is also goes down.
Yeah.
All right. So
Dien is in a
one
bad
H-
position right now. He's down to 370 HP. If you will compare their HP, Botek and Potion 2 still has, they're still healthy.
pretty good deal
Yeah.
of HP left. Potion takes a hit. But Botek is making a move right now.
And
Gonna go
one
across.
of the
He's trying
AMX
to get
5100s of Team Battle Hub is, we can say, being useless because he still got 100%. But yeah.
ISG took out Zans, and now President Didi is in trouble because he is surrounded on all sides, and President Didi goes down. 3-1 to the Forgotten. Great move over there.
So as you can see, Team Battle Hub was actually decided to push. However, they were actually destroyed.
Right, and again, that AMX 5100 is just kind of sitting around at G1, not really doing anything.
Dien is now running. He's
Running
backing
away
out
from
because
his
he's
life.
down to 116 HP. But I'm sure
One
Mr.
shot.
Dead. There you go. He was taken down by Mr. Dead.
GG,
Mr.
indeed.
Dead is actually the MVP of this game. He already have
And he's
3 kills.
He's still at full health.
Yeah, and looking at Team Battle Hub, what I'm talking about earlier is this AMX 5100 who's actually waiting for nothing.
I think he was trying to see whether he could snipe up on the hill, but
That's not a good
Yeah,
position actually to snipe
yeah.
because there are rocks that's gonna block your line of sight.
yeah,
So it was not a good decision for them to send him on that island at the western part of the map. So we can say that this win will go to the Team Forgotten, and their Team Battle Hub is down to their last year 8 tank, which is Watt's Destroyer.
All right. It's basically just mopping up operations right now.
Yeah.
And here goes Mr. Dead.
Yeah, switching the camera to Team Forgotten. You will see the MVP.
He's coming up right behind it, right behind Watch Destroyer. Oh, he got tracked first.
And he's going to get his fourth kill. There you go, Mr. Dead.
Mr. Dead.
Yeah, you are really alive today. So
Good
you are the
game
MVP of this
well
game.
Played.
And the winner is Team Forgotten. Guys, give us some smile.
Woohoo!
They're really serious right now. They're not smiling.
Yeah.
Look at them. But there you go.
Yeah, it's still really early. Both teams are now 1-1, tied 1-1. All right. So Team Forgotten's managed to pull off a comeback, and they're back in the game.
Yep.
All right.
And congratulations to Team Forgotten for taking that battle. So both teams now have 1 point each, and it's a very close match. It's very intense here.
Indeed, indeed. Things are really, really heating up in here. All right. We're going to take a short break, and we'll see you back for the next battle.
We'll
right
be
after
back
this.
for more tank action here in Malaysia.
Welcome back to World of Tanks National Series Malaysia Finals. What an exciting match it has been so far. We're watching the Forgotten, the semi-final match between Team The Forgotten and Battle Hub, and both teams are tied 1 point each.
Yes, these are good teams. Actually, we saw a lot of exciting battles today, and one of those battles is actually fought between The Forgotten and Battle Hub.
And both teams are now getting ready, and we are heading into the map. Let's take a look at the map. This is going to be White Park.
Yeah, so White Park, and we already talked about it. This is a small map.
Yep.
So we'll probably see a lot of engagement or early engagement with this map, and I think both teams are ready. We are ready. So
we are
let's
ready.
roll out.
Let's look out for more tank action.
Yep.
Looks like they're probably not ready yet. Give them maybe a minute or two. So, guys, just to recap as well, we actually already have a finalist, Team Metal.
Yeah, Team Metal
is actually already in the finals because they beat the Billy Goats 3-0.
3-0
in the other semi-final match that we saw before this.
That was actually a decisive victory.
Very, very decisive victory. So now between the Forgotten and Battle Hub, between these two teams, the winner of this semi-final match will meet Team Metal in the finals. And here we go. So let's take a look at the tank lineup.
What do you have there?
Okay, over on the Forgotten, we have 1-110, 2 T-69s, the Wolfentrager Tank Destroyer and AMX 1390, and 2 T1s. So a kind of a mixed composition for this team.
And they will be starting down south.
We're starting down south.
What we have here up north is Team Battle Hub with their lineup 1 AMX 50-100, 1 IS-3, 1 T-32, and 2 AMX 1390. So earlier we saw them use 5 heavy tanks on mines, but now they decided to have 2 light tanks, probably to scout the open field. They also have 3 heavy tanks with 1 AMX 50-100. So, let's see what can they work on with this lineup.
All right, Mr. Dead making a push to the center. Probably just try to spot the enemy team, and there we go. 11390 is spotted.
T-32 of President Diddy is now actually taking position.
Oh, Mr. Dead took a hit from somebody.
President DD. It was the T-32 who shoot Mr. Dead.
So he's got to be a little bit cautious right now.
And you can see their tank destroyer or their Waffentrager positioned down there. And right now you're looking at President DD of Battle Hub. He's actually positioned on the D5 line. He's trying to spot for his teammates. But now we are seeing the light tanks getting the western part of the map. So this AMX 1390 is in a good position to snipe. 2 AMX 1390s actually is in a good position to snipe.
So at this time, now we've lost sight of the T-32, so we have no idea where the AMX 50-100, we have no idea where the IS-3 of Battle Hub is. So both teams are just trying to sort of conceal their position and make sure they're not...
Whoa,
get, oh,
that
look
was
at
a good jump.
There was like a stunt driver right there.
So,
nice move, nice driving over there.
The audience loved it. Nice move by the Janitor, but going back to this battle, he's actually close to the heavy tanks. I don't know why, but for me, he should be back with his partner. They should stick together because they can actually kill one heavy tank if they are together, focusing fire one of the enemy tanks.
Just okay, as we can see, the Forgotten has taken the positions down on the southeastern corner of the map.
Yep, and as you can see, the AMX 1390 of the Janitor is now almost close to the Forgotten's base. And the Janitor's first shot missed, but he was able to take down the T1 of the Forgotten with his second shot. So they were able to take control of the southern, almost, or western part of the map.
All right, because Team Forgotten has got nobody. All their forces are at that corner at this point in time. They've got nobody watching the western side, so they have to be careful. They've got to be. They don't know which direction Battle Hub could attack them from.
Can you please show us what the Forgotten is actually doing right now?
Again, they're kind of using the 1390 to just kind of poke around a little bit, try and get a glimpse of where Battle Hub's tanks are, because they have absolutely no idea. Well, T-32 is popping up at that same place again in the middle.
And most of the tanks of the Forgotten are actually camping down the K8, K9 line. Probably they're still waiting for the for their AMX 1390, Tanaka 16 to provide sight so they can snipe. And again, they have a Waffen Tracker, which is really dangerous.
All right. Not much action going on right now, and let's hope this doesn't go out into another draw. You know,
yeah.
Let's hope not.
Because if you can see the Janitor of Battle Hub, he's actually moving. If you will switch the camera to Battle Hub, he's actually moving. He's aggressively spotting the enemy tanks. However, the tanks of the Forgotten, we saw earlier that they're down the K8, K90 line, so he's going to be, or the Janitor is going to have a hard time providing sight for his teammates.
Yeah, but at the same time, having the Janitor there, he's kind of keeping a very close, watchful eye over that, over the hills.
Now we're almost down to 5 minutes and still no engagement.
No major engagement yet.
I'm not sure why the Forgotten is being, you know, campy right
passive,
now.
Yeah, they're a little bit passive.
Yeah,
here.
they're passive right now. Probably they have a plan. They still have 5 minutes to move, but you know, who knows what will happen.
And Tanaka is trying to shoot. Oh,
the Janitor is actually taking hits from Tanaka. He's now down to 864 HP.
Some shots were fired in Tanaka's direction, but he's not being hit.
He's actually not spotted, so most of the shots that he or that you saw was actually a blind shot.
That's right, you know. So you can see this little position here. He's got one bush, two bush, and one fallen tree to sort of hide behind, and that adds to his camo value.
So Team Forgotten still defending the southeastern part of the map.
Pretty much just relying on Tanaka to try and spot.
Tanaka is now their eye on the battlefield, so whatever happens to him, that might change the outcome of the battle.
That's right.
So switching the camera to Team Battle Hub, you will see that most of them are already near. Actually, the Janitor is near the flag of Team Forgotten. So will they cap, or will they just, you know, try to control the southern part of the map?
Janitor's got, I think Janitor's got pretty good control, and definitely know and have a good idea of where the Team Forgotten's tanks are. They're spread out a little bit wide. Again, this is not a very big map, so if you have tanks spread around across, like how the Battle Hub is, you have a pretty good idea of where the Forgotten tanks are.
And
right
probably
now.
what Team Battle Hub should do is to take advantage of having two AMX 1390s. If you can see right now on your screen,
oh yeah,
they have two AMX 1390s, and one is just sniping from behind.
Dien took, in his AMX 50 took a couple of hits from Tanaka as well. And again, he's using great making use and exploiting that bush over there to try and snipe. And
the end of Team Battle Hub with his AMX 50-100 is down to 940 HP.
And as we can see, Forgotten has adjusted their positions a little bit. Their Botek and Seven Sign in his TD have shifted positions towards the left flank. They're probably anticipating some move over that side, but but things could change. It's a really small map,
And right now you're looking at the Forgotten. They're actually spread out. They're divided. They have two light tanks. One of their 1390 is actually on the eastern part of the map, and he's now taking some hits. He's down to 807, if I'm not mistaken.
807 hit points. So, looks like they're making a move over here.
And time check, we only have
2 minutes left. And yes, that is as expected. When you are running down the clock.
Yeah, Hatsune.
And they're totally ignoring. Botek ignores the T1. It just moves in.
2 T1s of Battle Hub is already down. They're left with 5 tier 8s.
Are they going to try and make a push on this side?
There are
we don't know.
2 AMX 1390s. If you will switch camera to Battle Hub, there are 2 AMX 1390s. It's actually trying to destroy a T1.
And I think they're all going to try and take out Watt's Destroyer, because all 5 of them are hitting it. Watt's Destroyer is down.
Yeah, he's in danger right now.
And Tanaka is going right behind him.
Yeah, 5.
He's making a flanking move. Taking
5,
one shot.
5 gun pointed
2
at
shots,
him, and there you go.
There they go. Great job.
Watt's Destroyer is down.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what Team Battle Hub is doing right now, but they're all around the map. They'll probably have a hard time
but Tanaka
supporting
is down.
each other. Tanaka is taken down. So it's still a tie game.
It's still a tie game, but
we're down to the last minute of the game.
So it was a little bit of a calculated gamble on Forgotten's side. They managed to take out Watt's Destroyer, but unfortunately they lost Tanaka as well.
And again, if I am the commander of Battle Hub, I will probably take advantage of having 2 AMX 1390s. You can actually roam around, take control of the map. But what they did is actually have one of the AMX 1390 just sit back and snipe. So probably they'll learn their lesson. If this goes to a draw, which probably would happen, they'll change their strategy.
That's right. Yeah, it was a little bit of a underutilization of the 1390s.
Exactly.
I could say,
That's a perfect word to use.
You have 2 light tanks. Why employ one to just sit back and snipe?
That's what I didn't or I don't understand. You have one AMX 1390, which is a light tank, sniping from behind, and you only have one scouting. So
and there you go. The battle ends with a draw.
Yep. And we will replay this match, and we will have the same lineup, the same map, and the same side. So again, talking about the 2 AMX 1390. You use underutilization. That's the perfect word to say it. So hopefully they will realize that they have 2 light tanks. Why not make use of it? Take control of the map.
Take control. Run around, spot the enemy, and just...
There's no need for the AMX 1390 to dive and then kill one tank. All they need to do is just spot the enemy, take a couple of shots, and then run. Yeah,
and that helps them know the positions of, it feeds information to the rest of the team about where the enemy team is.
Well, probably we'll see a different strategy from Battle Hub, and hopefully we'll see something.
Yeah. We'll see something a little bit different.
And we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with more tank action.
Hello, welcome back to the World of Tanks National Series Malaysia Finals with me, JD, and my co-caster, RP.
Yep.
And we are watching the semi-final match between the Forgotten and the Battle Hub. It's a replay because the previous battle that they had ended up in a draw.
Yeah, it was a draw because both teams again are being cautious, but we need to see more action. Who wants to see camping matches?
That's right.
Again, like what we were talking about earlier. Team Battle Hub needs to utilize their AMX 1390s. That will probably be the key to this game for them to win. They have 2 light tanks, and
the light tanks were a little bit more passive first time round. So maybe let's see them running around a little bit more.
Yep.
All right.
And we are now seeing the Forgotten setting up.
All right. Both teams are getting ready, and we should be rolling out real soon. Here we go. And you have to use the same, bear in mind, you have to use the same lineup.
Same lineup. Same
side of the map.
Same side of the map. So we'll start in a few, and we'll give you the lineup or the tank lineup again. Both teams are now heating up. We will probably see a good match now.
And let's look at the lineups. A quick recap of the lineup again. For Team Forgotten, it's a 110 heavy, 2 T69 mediums, a Waffenträger TD, a 1390 light tank, and 2 T1s.
For Team Battle Hub, they have 1 AMX 5100, 1 IS-3, 1 T32, and 2 AMX 1390, which again will probably be the key for their victory.
And here we go.
Team Battle Hub is actually starting up north, and down south is Team Forgotten.
All right. Let's see if both teams try and do things a little bit differently. Toss it up a little. You know? And you're doing a little bit different. You seem to be heading for the same spot. Team Forgotten seem to be heading for that southeastern corner again, and not committing anyone to rush up to spot early.
So switching the camera to Team Forgotten, they're actually taking the same side, or they're actually doing the same thing as what they did earlier. So hopefully they will not be very passive because, again, who wants to see a camping match?
All right. Tanaka in his 1390 is taking a position in this bush. He's able to spot anyone who tries to come over that hill. And there you go. Waltz Destroyer is spotted. And I don't think that any of Battle Hub has any idea where Team Forgotten is this time round.
Yeah, because if you will switch the camera to Team Battle Hub, you will see the AMX 1390 of the Janitor, taking the same position as what he took earlier. He's now trying to spot that western part of the map, and like what we were talking about earlier, Zan with his AMX 1390 is just sitting back there waiting for the spot, or waiting for the enemies to be spotted. So I think they haven't used their AMX 1390 how it should be so far.
So again, all right, so President Didi, they spotted the T32 of President Didi, and as you can see, the 2 T69s are positioned really, really nicely now. They've gone a little bit further forward than they were just now. So the thing is, if they can spot any of Battle Hub's teams behind that hill, behind the railway line, across the D4, D5 area, the 269s are able to snipe at them, because I don't think they're spotted yet. They're definitely not spotted.
And now we're looking at Battle Hub trying to do something different from what they did earlier. They have their IS-3 positioned in F1 with the AMX 1390 of Zan. So probably try to be more aggressive this time. And switching the camera to the Forgotten, what's their position?
Still the same. The 2 T69s are right across the railway, and they're trying to take shots at the T32. Tanaka, of course, doing the spotting duties.
Yep.
T69s sitting 15 meters a little bit behind the bush.
Yeah.
That enables them to just shoot without being spotted.
So both teams are now, not actually both, because we are seeing Battle Hub moving, trying to find the right position to engage, while Team Forgotten, or the Forgotten, is actually being too campy.
Well, yeah, a little bit too campy, unfortunately.
Yep.
Well, My money's on Team Forgotten. Well, because not to be biased, of course. You know, I can't be biased on this, but just because those are people that I play with and from the same clan. And here we go. They're making little pushes. Miku in his T1's making tiny pushes, being very cautious. He's like moving a few meters in front, going from bush to bush, just to see if there's anyone near Battle Hub's base.
Solid Snake in his T1 was actually spotted, so they already know that there's the T1 on the K4 line. But still, we haven't seen any,
major engagement
yet, because Team Forgotten, took the same position as earlier. They're defending the southeastern part of the map, while Team Battle Hub is trying to make an engagement. And
Let's
now we're
hope
seeing
to see something. Oh, right.
Yeah, one.
Speaking about a 1390, that's the janitor, right?
Yeah, the janitor.
Yeah, he's made a run across the hill and into the lower half of the map.
He's actually at G6 line. If you will switch the camera to Team Battle Hub, you will see that he is on G6. He's trying to put pressure. He's actually in a good position. He will be able to spot the enemy tanks if they come out of those bushes or those buildings.
I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. Yeah. He's trying to bait the Team Forgotten's tanks to try and come out and take him out. But at this moment, they're not really taking the bait. Oh, something's happening down there. Watts Destroyer, the IS-3 from Battle Hub, Watts Destroyer is making a move near the K line.
He was actually spotted by the T1 of Team Forgotten, but he backed out.
He backed out, and it's a wise decision because look who's waiting right behind here. The Waffentrager, the bad boy.
So right now, I think we are seeing some movements from Team Forgotten. The medium tanks are now moving. The T-69 is actually on the G8 or G9. And both of the medium tanks are now moving.
Watts Destroyer trying to make a peek, and okay, the 269s are coming in, and they've managed to take out a T1, but Mr. Dead takes a little bit of damage in the process.
The two T-69s of Team Forgotten is now being aggressive. They are actually in a good position because their teammates can actually support them. If
We're
they
seeing
will
a lot
be
of
attacked.
movement right now. We're seeing a lot of movement. Miku in his T1 is actually really near the base camp, but he probably cannot risk making a move right now. And let's look. Oh, even the Botek in his 110's making a move to push towards the base. And Blue Panties, BP is in trouble. He's the only one.
We are now seeing a push from Team Forgotten.
Both sides are actually closing in on each other's bases.
The 110 and AMX 1390 of Team Forgotten will try to take down T32 or the T32 of Battle Hub. So President Didi is now in danger. He's now down to 947 HP.
He's flanked.
Yeah, he's now cornered. It's 2 versus 1.
He's almost gone. He's like down to 138 HP left, and Tanaka finishes him off. And not only that, Team Forgotten has started to cap as well.
Looking at Team Battle Hub, Watts Destroyer is actually flanking the Waffentrager or 7 Sign. 7 Sign is now down to 723 HP. He will try to shoot Watts Destroyer, but he missed. So he will probably go down here. He's now down to 279 HP. But Team Forgotten is now actually capping. So there you go.
3-2. And Botek has managed to take out another 1390, but they've lost the Waffentrager in the process. And even the janitor's down now, 5-2.
That was fast. In a couple of seconds, 2 AMX 1390s down for Team Battle Hub. Now they only have 2 Tier 8s. They were able to take Mr. Dead. they were able to destroy Mr. Dead, and now the battle is between 3 Tier 8s of Team Forgotten versus 2 Tier 8s of Team Battle Hub.
And DN, his AMX-50 is just firing wildly, trying to hit him, but Botek almost full health.
He's in danger.
He's going to finish him off.
He'll go down here. DN is going to go down here.
He's going to.
There
we go.
So probably
move,
we can say the winning team now is Team Forgotten, because as we can see, it's only Watts Destroyer alive, and at the same time, Team Forgotten is capping down.
So yeah, looks like they're gonna win by cap, and this time we're glad that we see something different this time.
Yeah,
a lot more action, and here we go, and the win goes to the Forgotten. And again, what were the 1390s doing? I didn't see them doing much.
The 1390s, they were underutilized.
Again, that same word,
Same thing that we saw earlier.
Yeah, didn't see them running around. I saw them like, not even in early stages. It was the T-32 who was popping over the hill and taking a look,
So it was a wise decision for Team Forgotten to push or to make the move. The 2 T-69s was the key to that victory. Indeed. They were the ones to lead the push. And we thought earlier that they will still camp or they will still wait until it goes to a draw, but wise decision to push. The pressure, they were able to put the pressure to the other team, which is Team Battle Hub, and we are now 2-1, and Team Forgotten has the lead.
Okay, we're going to take a little short break, and we're going to come back with the third match right after this.
Okay. Welcome back to the World of Tanks National Series here in Malaysia, and we just saw a victory by Team Forgotten, so they are now leading 2-1. If they will get this next match, they will move to the finals, and they will be up against Team Metal, who is the first team to go to the finals. Now, we will look at the map and the tank selection. For the map, it will be
Himmelsdorf.
Yep, Himmelsdorf.
So a city map, and both teams have sort of switched up their tanks a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at Team Forgotten. They are running 3 110 Chinese heavies, 1 AMX 50-100. The Waffenträger is still there, and 2 T1s.
And they are starting down south. Now for Battle Hub, they will start up north, and they have 1 110 Chinese heavy tank, 2 AMX 50-100, 1 IS-3, and 1 T-32. So both teams went for the heavier setup, but the Forgotten has a tank destroyer, which is the bad boy.
The bad boy. It's a very new introduction in the 8.9 update. So we've just started to see it being used in tournaments, and we're seeing that it's doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, it's very useful. Actually, we saw a lot of teams like Team ISG, Team PvP Super Friends, and all that good teams in Tank Asia Master Series using the Waffenträger, so it's really useful.
Okay, and the Solid Snake, the T1, managed to sort of squeeze by the Janitor without getting hit. This is a decisive battle, because if the Forgotten wins this, they move on to the finals.
Yep, and as you can see, Team Forgotten is taking control of the whole map. They have 3 heavy tanks lined up in the G line, and they have their snipers back at the J2 line, right? Yeah.
So one of the classic strategies for this map is for the tanks to sort of watch every point of approach.
Yes.
And once they spot the enemy, so they would sort of know where the main force is.
And if you will switch the camera, or switching the camera to Team Battle Hub, you will see that most of their tanks are actually sniping from behind. So they're being really cautious because they're down 2-1. So
2-1. Yeah, they cannot afford to lose this battle. T1 is making a little bit of adjustments.
Yeah, he's actually playing around there, doing a good job of spotting or keeping an eye on the 110.
He's also trying to sort of bait them out, and at this level, usually, he trying to take a shot at the T1, missed.
The only tank that Battle Hub is seeing right now is that Tier 1. So they still don't have the idea that back there are 5 tanks waiting for a chance to shoot them.
All right, and it looks like they've spotted President Didi's T-32. He's taken up the little spot right there at C3. There's that little window, which is a perfect hold-on spot for a T-32 tank.
Yes, and you're now looking at Team Battle Hub. They're being defensive at this time because they don't want to lose this. Because again, if Team Forgotten wins this match, it will be 3-1, and it's all over for them.
That's all over, and they'll be going home.
Yeah. So are we seeing any movements from Team Forgotten?
Not yet. They're still pretty much stayed at where they are. They're just watching every avenue of approach. They're just using the T1 to try and keep that 110 spotted all the time. Oh, and to mention, take a shot. Janitor's taken a hit.
Yeah, the Janitor is down to 1,224 HP.
And again, that is what the T1's doing a great job. He's keeping the Janitor is 110 spotted, whilst Miku and DP and Mr. Dead just sits back a little further back and just snipes at him.
Now he's like, you know, he doesn't have any idea at all if he's gonna go back or just stay there. The Janitor is actually hesitating because he's not sure if there's tanks in front of him or there's tanks uphill.
And Team Forgotten looks to be like making a push, and there's some movement over here.
Yeah,
the 3 110s.
Yeah, let's switch the camera to Team Forgotten.
Yeah, the 3 110s are making a run up the banana. Some people refer to that line, the banana road.
But
the Janitor has taken out the T1, but he's taking damage in the process.
Yeah,
and you know, you can't afford to take too many hits.
So we are seeing a more aggressive gameplay from the Forgotten, because if this will be the final match if they will win. And the opposite is Team Battle Hub being too defensive. So I think Team Forgotten is now doing a surrounding move. Because they have sent 2 of their 110s forward up north, and they have one of their 110 who stayed in the middle part of the map.
And they're spreading out really well right now.
They're taking control of the map. They're actually surrounding Team Battle Hub. There's actually camped. They're actually not camped anymore because they're also moving. However, what they don't know is most of the 110s are actually almost up there. The northern part of the map.
But they know now the T-32 repositioned back to their base to defend. Looks like Watts Destroyer is taking some hits again.
Yeah, Watts Destroyer is down to 904 HP. Team Forgotten's 110s are actually in good health. Both the AMX 5100s of Team Battle Hub are reloading. So they will really need to back
Janitor
out.
is in trouble now because Mr. Dead is coming from the front, and you have Miku sort of covering. He's kind of cornered. He's caught between a rock and a hard place.
And he'll probably be surrounded any time.
And there
you go. He's down to 298 HP. He will be taken down by Botek with his 110. So now
it's great move over there.
So now the AMX 5100s of Battle Hub are reloaded, but will it be enough to take at least 1 tier 8 to even this match? Let's switch the camera to Team Forgotten. They're actually they have their 110s, 3 110s positioned on the E4 E5 line,
right in the middle of that square right there. So they know that the Battle Hub is still right up in the corner. Will they stay there? We don't know. Will they stay there?
Well, if I am the commander of the Forgotten, why would I stay if I already have the advantage? We've already taken down 1 tier 8, so it's going to be 5 versus 4. But looking at their position right now, the Waffentrager is still not moving. He's still sniping from behind.
Yeah,
so
he's really controlling that 3 line there. He's got that location really locked down.
But it's a wise decision for this AMX 5100 that we're looking at right now.
Potion,
you know, to take the banana road so they can surround the enemy. So Team Forgotten is actually in a good position. They actually have Battle Hub surrounded, and let's see if they will be able to pull this out.
Battle Hub's T1 has actually snuck up across the hill and started to cap, but he's not going to last long. He's got totally no support. He's all alone by himself.
Waffentrager will go back to defend the flag, while this heavy tanks of Team Forgotten will, surround this remaining 4 tanks of Battle Hub.
President Diddy took another hit, and right on that side, he's being attacked from 2 sides.
President Diddy is now surrounded. Is down
and
to
he's
500.
all alone.
Yeah.
He's all alone by himself.
He will be dead. He will be dead. He's down to 37 HP.
One more shot, and that does
There
it.
you go.
3-2, and Team Forgotten has started camping, and I think it's all over. I can safely say right now that it's all over for Battle Hub.
Yeah, because they decided to have one of their heavy tanks support the flag. And they only have the AMX 5100 going back. So I don't think this is going to be enough. But right now, Team Forgotten is actually capping.
And they're totally in control of the situation.
Yeah.
There's absolutely nothing. At this point, there's really nothing that they can do right now.
So based on what we have right now, or what we're seeing right now, probably the win will go to Team Forgotten. Yes, it's not yet
definitely
over, but
it's definitely
they're
the win right
actually
there.
capping, and it's just like 2 more seconds to go. And there you go.
There you go.
Congratulations, Team Forgotten. Forgotten.
Team Forgotten secured a win. Very convincing win as well.
Yeah.
Congrats to Team Forgotten.
So the exciting part right now is we'll be able to see Team Metal versus Team Forgotten.
All right.
So we can see teams now shaking hands, giving each other, GG, well played. So you can see them
really,
very
really
happy.
Good-natured. It's really, really good-natured and friendly nature of this whole tournament. That's really, really good to see.
Yeah.
That's really great to see.
So now,
for the
finals, it will be Team Metal versus
Team the Forgotten.
The Forgotten.
But before that, we're going to watch the third place playoff.
Yeah, we still have third place because we have 3 prizes. And for the champion, that will be 4,650 ringgit plus T-shirts, full set gaming peripherals from Turmoil Take Esports, and 70,000 gold. For the first runner-up,
3,100 ringgit, a T-shirt, 35,000 gold. And the second runner-up takes home 1,550 ringgit, a T-shirt, and 21,000 gold as well. All right, folks, it's been really, really exciting, and things are really, really going down the wire right now.
So this is
really, really stoked.
This is really the last. We will be able to see, or we are going to witness the last battle. So this will decide who's the best in Malaysia.